nerds! Now look where we are. It's Daddy History. And we're going to close things out at the Oakland Aviation Museum, which is surrounded by the aircraft that made this kind of operation possible. C-130s for the Rangers, C-141 Starlifters for the 82nd Airborne, Apache helicopters, F-117 stealth bombers. It was the cutting edge of 1980s warfare. But here's where it gets complicated. The U.S. called it a victory. Noriega was captured January 3rd, 1990, after taking refuge in the Vatican embassy. The U.S. literally blasted rock music for days to force him out. But victory came with a price. 23 Americans were killed. 325 were wounded. Panamanian military casualties were somewhere in the neighborhood of about 200. And civilian deaths? Well, it depends who you ask. But it's somewhere in the neighborhood of about 16 or 1,700 people. Maybe as high as 3,000. Whole neighborhoods like El Chorrillo were reduced to ashes. Thousands were displaced. In the end, the invasion was over in weeks. Noriega went to the United States, was put in prison, democracy was restored, and the world quietly moved on. But in Panama, the scars never healed. You go there, you ask locals today, and they'll tell you the war didn't end on January 3rd. It just stopped being televised. So, recap of the casualties. 23 U.S. soldiers killed, 325 wounded. Panamanian Defense Forces, somewhere in the neighborhood of 200 killed. Civilians, there are reports that it was as low as 300. I don't believe that for a second. Some are as high as 3,000. Truth is probably in the middle, right? Somewhere around 1,650 is probably accurate. Noriega was captured January 3rd, 1990, convicted of drug trafficking, and that is the story of the invasion of Panama. Hope you enjoyed it. Josh, thank you so much for requesting it. If you guys want to request, go to my link tree, and there's a Google form that you can request in right there. I'll throw you in. We are backed all the way into July, but I will still put you on the calendar. I'm going to jump into the Oakland Aviation Museum because I'm a nerd, and I'll see you next time. Okay, love you. Bye.